Let's look at very simple substitution, and then we're going to make it slightly harder, and I've got some questions that you can do in this video as well. So to start with, let's go through the principles of substitution and some of simplifying rather, and some of the things that can actually catch you out. We can only add to these 6 A's, we can only add more A's, and to these B's, we can only add B's. So when I do this, I look for the 6 A's here and an A here, but actually it's a minus A. So I'm going to add these two together. 6 take away 1 is going to leave me with 5 A's. Now I can add these B's together, so let's use a different colour just to indicate I'm doing the B's. I've got these 3 B's here, and it's plus 3B, and then I'm taking away 5B. Plus 3 take away 5 is going to leave you at minus 2B. So that is straightforward, and that's how I simplify. Now I've got 4 examples here, and if you'd like to pause the video and have a go yourself, and then I'll do the answers when you unpause it. Okay, hopefully you've had a chance to look at these. Let's simplify all these. The only thing I can add to the y's are more y's, so that's 4 and plus 5, so that's going to give me 9y. And I've got minus 3x and minus another 2x, so minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5x. P's here, let's add more things to these p's, but only p's, so I've got 7 and I've got take away a p there, so that's going to give me 6 p's. And I've got 2q, add another 6q is going to give me 8q. Okay, I've got A's, B's and C's in here, so I've got an A there and take away A there, so I've got no A's. A take away A, no A's. There's no need to write 0A, I can just leave it as it is. 2B take away 5B is minus 3B. And I've got 1C, add another 4, which gives me plus 5C. Now one thing, I don't like to start expressions or equations with a negative if I can help it, so I'm going to make this 5C take away 3B. It makes it neater, and it also means that people might mistake that as a dash, or they might not see that. Finally, 10n's take away 3n's, that should be 7n's. And minus 6p add 8p is going to give me plus 2p. Now that's a simple lot. Let's move on to some more challenging ones. Now we've got x squared y, and this is just x, and this is just y, and these are x squared y's, and these are just y's. Now we can't just add this y with this y, it won't, that's not correct. The only thing that I can add onto these 12x squared y squared are more x squared y squared. So that and that I can put together to give me 14 x squared y's. Now I've got minus 2x here, and nowhere else have I just got x on its own. So this one here, minus 2x, that's going to stay exactly like it is. There's nothing I can do with that. These minus 3y's and minus 6y, they're both y and y only, nothing else with them. So I'm going to add minus 3 and minus 6 to give me minus 9y. So we're only adding the x squared y's with more x squared y's. We're only adding the x's with more x's. We're only adding the y's with more y's. Now once again, I've got 4 questions that you can have a go at. So there's 4 questions to simplify. You can pause the video and have a go at yourself, and I will do the answers when you unpause it. So y squared and y's, so this is 3 take away 2, leaves me with 1y squared. Minus 3y plus 7y is plus 4y's. P cubed and minus p cubed is going to give me 6p cubed, so that's that one and that one. 2p squared and 8p's. Well, I can't put these two together, and there's nothing I can do with this and nothing I can do with this. Let's just write those out as they are. So that becomes 2p squared and 6p. Sometimes that will happen. ABs. So I've got AB there and I've got minus 2AB there. And all the others have got squares and A's. So this is going to be minus AB. Positive 1 take away 2. Now this is 2AB squared. So I'm looking for more AB squareds. Have I got any more AB squareds? Yes, I've got another, but it's minus AB squared there. So it's 2AB squareds. Take away an AB squared is plus AB squared. And now I've got 3A squared B and I've got 4A squared B. So I'm going to add those together to give me 7A squared B. Here, 10n squared p squared. Have I got any more n squared p squared? Yes, I've got minus 3 of them here. So this should give me 7n squared p squareds minus p squared plus 12 of those there. So that's going to give me plus 11. Oh, sorry, my mistake. I can't add those two together. That one, add that one, that's fine. Those two go together. So that's going to give me 8p squareds. So that's this one and this one added together. And there's nothing I can do with the 12n squared because it's just n squared on its own. Hasn't got any p's with it. So I just leave it like that.